We just spent a little time talking about some of the phenomenal things that the Urban League has come down here. And man, I'm really excited just hearing some of the initiatives that y'all got going on around voter engagement. Can you tell the folks a little bit about what y'all got going on?
Well, Eugene, first and foremost, I want to thank you for having me this afternoon. I'm so excited to be talking with you and to be convening with your vast audience. Right, kudos to you and your team because my team is well aware of the great work that you're doing to make sure that folks are engaged and informed, and so we're sincerely thankful to be a part of your platform. But the Urban League of Louisiana is celebrating our 85th year. Right. And our mission is to help African Americans and other underserved communities secure economic self-reliance, power, parity, and civil rights. And one of the ways that we do that, Eugene, is through our Wake Up Go Vote initiative, which is meant to have voter engagement, voter education, and most importantly, voter mobilization. And so, under the guise of the Wake Up Go Vote initiative, we thought about what is the most pressing thing, facing Louisianans, right? Particularly Louisianans of underserved communities. And it's that we're not participating in the political process, right? That's just what the data tells us. And so the Urban League, in conjunction with critical partners, right? Southern Poverty Law Center, Black Voters Matter, Power Coalition, and the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, decided that it was important to have a 2023 Black and Brown Voter Registration Day.
Black and Brown Voter Registration Day, and this is really cool. And I could be wrong, but I don't know about seeing that kind of theme in Louisiana before. So it seems kind of new, man. Like what drove this kind of new direction in this thing?
The long and the short of it, Eugene, is that our communities are actually really similar, right? We're similar in regards to the way that the system and that governments impact us, the way that policy prescriptions impact us. And frankly, we have a lot of commonality in how we believe, we need to move forward to have a more equitable Louisiana, right? And so it was only natural that we begun to form a coalition that was aimed to speak to those constituents, right? Black and brown, right? And we purposely wanted it to be big buckets because we understand that those communities have a varied number of issues that are impacting them. But the most important thing is that both those communities are being engaged in the political process. And so, we are really excited and proud to be launching this initiative, and this is the first of many things to come.
So if people want to find out more about what y'all got coming up, where can they go find this?
So this initiative will be taking place on September 16th in 7 cities, right? Alexandria, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Lake Charles, New Orleans, Monroe, and Shreveport. And if anybody who lives in those cities wants to get involved, the easy way to do that is to go to urbanleaguela.org/blackandbrown, right? And that's where you can find the link to register to volunteer. And let me just say this, Eugene, this initiative will only be as strong as the number of volunteers that we could put on the ground, right? So this is our opportunity to be engaged and to take the bull by the horns, right? To make sure that we are being actively, unlike we've ever seen before, engaged in the political process such that we can have the Louisiana that we deserve.
Well, man, it's been great talking to you today. Anything else you want to tell folks before we jump out of here?
Yeah, I just want folks to be aware that there are 2 critical elections happening right now, and that's kind of the centerpiece of this initiative. We have on October 14th, 2023, so just hop, skip, and a jump from where we are right now. We have a gubernatorial primary election, right? That's critical. The person who decides, or who, is ultimately elected to lead our state is going to have a significant influence on the policy prescriptions that are impacting Louisianans throughout the entire state. And the second date I want to mention is November 18th, which will be the runoff election to the primary. And so this is our opportunity to be educated about who the candidates are seeking to lead the state, and most importantly, casting your ballot. It doesn't matter. We're not telling folks, who to vote for. What we're telling folks is that you have to be a part of the process early and often. And so we look forward to seeing you on September 16th to get registered, and ultimately on October 14th and November 18th at the ballots.